Chiefs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 22 yards there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
22 yards. First down, Kansas City.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down. Come back! Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs.
6-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
from the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. 60 ready.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
45, white. Quad red. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and inches. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's got it. With the change, first down at the 47. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacob. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Open is the tight end trap. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Leo Chenal in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stops.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 1st downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Patrick to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run. It's Pacheco. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down?
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Edgerrin Cooper in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Hey, 40, yellow. Hey, 57.
3rd and long for Mahomes. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Set, go.
Here's Love to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Blue, 32, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's the crack, the tight end downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's yellow, zoom. 10 black, 10 cycle. Black ultra. Hut.
Love. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Tucker back. Touchdown, Green Bay. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Mahomes. That's hot. It's Xavier Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. First and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On 3rd down, Mahomes tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 57-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs up the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
35-yard line.
Real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finna, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold on the earth.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
At the 42-yard line.
On the ready.
Second down and 3.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Ready?
Love to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Right on these two. Right on these two. Pressure line. Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Parsons. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Hey, 57, 57 color, 57 color.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now out of the gun here on third down. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. They had the perfect play call there. They needed 18, and they got 18. First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 43.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That one, take it in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and tied for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
He's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
4 yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 52 blaster. Hut.
Now Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And we'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the catch. Second and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready. 52 blue.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And
Yellow.
6 yards to go.
Ready. Green jack. Blue 32. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
10 black. Striker, 3-3. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Black, 95. Set.
Throwing is Love. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
It's now 3rd
So,
down.
3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. That one caught. He finds Golden. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he will score! Tucker Kraft, touchdown Packers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. To the sideline, caught by Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sunday. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. And And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready up. Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, Love. What to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 52 Blues. Set.
To throw is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, tackle.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Yellow, 43. Red, 10 cycles.
A second down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big 3rd down.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Set.
They'll drop to throw. The left side, he finds Kraft. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready.
Possibly the play of the game right here.
52.
It is fourth down.
Red 38. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. A run with Pacheco. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Second and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Dropped off to Pacheco. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Putin. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
15. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here's 2nd down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On 2nd and long.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Throwing is Mahomes. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
At the 37-yard line.
Got it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Down. Block 40. Ready.
On play action, Love. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Go. Black, 95. Claude Ray. Set.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first down.
Hey, 57. Hey, dribble it.
To throw is Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is brought in. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly.
60 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he'll be taken down. And that means we are going to overtime. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real the product. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives.